Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to you an unboxing. As you can see, I've got quite a couple of pieces, or quite a couple of things. I've just let some stuff basically stack up that I've picked up or bought over the last couple of weeks in the end, and this is where we're at. So yeah, we're just going to be getting straight into it. One of the things was actually a little bit late, but I won't hold them to it at the end of the day. I get that sometimes there's delays with shipping things, but yeah, I've been looking forward to it. So regardless, let's just get straight into this. As per normal though, let me know down below whether anything you've picked up recently has arrived or not. And yeah, let's see how this goes. I feel like even after doing the whole sitting down, I should probably just do standing up when I do things now. Introduce things sitting down, but then stand up afterwards. I don't know, it just feels like it'd be a bit better, or it's more efficient, because this just feels weird now after standing up and talking about things during one. But anyway, we can start off with a plain and simple. Basically, I just googled Stranger Things hat, and Champion came up, and I was like, that's weird. Never saw any news or anything about that when it obviously occurred, and it was discounted, and I was like, oh, okay, or it was reduced. So I was like, oh, okay, solid. Stranger Things Netflix tag, everything, perfect. So yeah, they do have another colorway which probably would match this, but at the end of the day, I'm not really that bothered. So yeah, we can basically get into everything else now. I feel like I want to stand up and unbox and go through, but I don't know, maybe. Nah, let's just stay here. Okay, yeah, we switched to standing up. So obviously hat, can sit there so you can just about see it, and we'll just get into this. So I'm trying to remember what I actually ordered, to be honest. So we'll go with this package first. That's the easiest thing. We'll just crack straight into it and just take a look, because I actually don't remember some of the things that I've ordered, because it's been at least 2 weeks since I've ordered some of the stuff. So yeah, my mind's a bit empty. So let's take a look. Okay, we've got 3 in 1 here. That's cool. So let's see. I genuinely... Shorts. Okay. I don't remember. Don't remember at all. But let's get straight into it and take a look. It's all for me. Obviously, it's all personal stuff, because I'm just getting rid of so much older things in the end, and stuff that I haven't worn and stuff that doesn't fit me. So yeah, the first thing we've got is a pair of New Balance inseam shorts, size small. Yeah, size small. It's smart for me to buy size small, especially since these are actually a bit stretchy. That was a smarter decision. They just looked, I'm kind of getting my memory back. They just looked like a more easy outdoor type short, or lightweight short. So that's why I went ahead and got them. As you can see, they're just simple. So yeah, on the side of New Balance, we then have this tee that is small as well. No, medium. No, small. Small. Yeah, again, just something plain and simple. It's a tee. Oh, it's actually thicker material. That is not what I was expecting. Okay. It looks a lot larger than small as well. It says 420 Runner on it. So yeah, I don't know. I just saw a couple of New Balance things, and I was just like, yeah, that's cool. So this is actually way thicker than I thought. It's not the lightweight soft material that I was expecting. It's actually a heavy material, which is good, to be honest. So yeah, and the last thing from that set of items, we have another pair of shorts. These shorts I thought looked quite cool. They're real Badman Lost Hiker shorts. I just like the look of them, to be honest. I thought that it was a unique look in the end, with the pocket, the mesh pocket to the side, the normal pocket, the text that then says Real Badman going down it. Overall, I just thought they just looked just cool, and I like the blue colorway. Does not really match with the this shirt, but you know, it's all good, it's fine. So we'll stick with that theme of hiker related stuff, and we'll go with this next to stick with the whole hiker theme. I'm really not good at taking these off. Right, do it like that. Okay, it's a box inside, that makes life easier. So this is a pair of Merrell. Ooh. I'd seen them on the website for a while, basically, because I have outdoor related footwear, I guess you could call it, or running shoes basically, but they're not really meant for like going so far as more harsh terrain, I guess would be the way to phrase it. And basically I was talking to a load of Americans who were talking or speaking about like they need to go hiking this summer, or this year they've got like 12 or 13 hikes to do, and I was like, damn, that's a lot. Or they just want to go walking like woodland related or more harsh environments, and I was like, oh, okay. And they were just talking about pairs they needed to pick up, and this name came up, and I remember seeing them on Well Gosh, and I was just like, they're not the colourway that I would go for initially, but at the same time, if they are actually really decent for harsh terrain and walking in that way, then they'd be perfect for me, because that's the sort of thing that I'm looking for, because I don't really want to ruin a pair of running shoes that I've got, taking them where they don't really need to go. So yeah, this is the pair that I'd basically seen and come across. Basically looked them up as well, even though they're obviously down to the price they were. And I just thought they were cool, and yeah, I thought they'd be perfect, so that's what I went ahead and grabbed. So yeah, and for the last package that is on that side, we have this. To be honest, it was a bit of a impulse purchase, would you call it that? I don't know. I didn't really need to buy it, but I just did in the end. So whether or not I wear it is another thing. That's like the dumb thing about it, is like I can wear it, or I could obviously be like a stupid person and not really wear it in the end. But basically I entered everything for the Fly Streetwear Dunks, and I didn't hit. I did not hit. I really wanted a pair, I just didn't hit. Just no luck there. So they obviously had the like half zip, quarter zip jacket that they released, and yeah, I just bought that. That is so soft. Wow. Yeah, I will probably like end up wearing that. Does that match with the shorts? Oh, it does. There we go. There's a match. Cool. But yeah, I ended up buying it. Yeah, I really wish that I'd hit the Dunks, but it's just one of those things. Can't have everything realistically. But yeah, I just thought it was a really cool jacket. Prices were all over the place, I'll be honest, from skate shops. Skate shops, I don't understand you half the time, to be honest. Nike, retail $74.95, I believe it was. Some skate shops, $84.99, $89.99, £85 like on the dot. 75 I got it. So I'd love to understand the like concept of that, as well as the fact that from some of the websites it was sold out at like £85, whereas where I got it from wasn't sold out at 75. Just as you do. I'll throw pictures up of it because I'm not going to get it out yet, to be honest. Unless I'm actually going to be wearing it, or when I'm going to be wearing it, I won't have it out until that point in time. So next we have this Goliath of a box that I need something to cut it open with, basically. I don't really know why a box of like this size was necessary, but I mean, it is what it is. There's only like 3 things in it, so it's just a bit oversized for that. But anyway, let's sit it down and get into it. So let's start off. Football top. Yeah, I was basically searching, seeing if there were any more football tops basically available, and this one came up. So let's crack it out, because all this stuff is for me in the end. So it's a Pleasures top, so there you go, Pleasures Sport, as you can see. And then it says Reality Against the Dream. On the front you've got 2 embroidered patches, being Pleasures Sport and then Aggression. Then you've got basically a bull with no head that loops around to the back of it, as you can see. Yeah, I grabbed a medium, it was just what they had. On the back they've got Pleasures as well. I'm pretty sure it was less than what this like tag has for a price point, but yeah, I just thought another football top, a long sleeve, just nice and simple. Instead of buying one that's like an actual team or something, in the end I'll just like grab this. So yeah, that's what I did in the end. So next we have a hat. I know, amazing that he's still buying hats. To be honest, I don't think there's any like end to them in the end. I tried to buy this hat a while ago, actually, when it was reduced. I couldn't get it for some reason, I just couldn't add to cart. But it's basically a mesh back, which I'm not the biggest fan of, I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of these, but at the same time I just liked the hat, and it just says life is unfair on it. So yeah, I just thought it was fine. The one thing that it's just the one thing I don't like about them, it's just the back. I just don't like these realistically. That's the one aspect of them that I'm just not a fan of, because they can't really do it any other way where you could like push the material in. You could do a like Velcro, but I understand in some cases that doesn't last as long, but the same could be said for them because they just unclip. So that's me though. Right, and the last thing from this was this Oakley piece. This came out in 2019. I don't know, like, its price isn't different, I don't think, to what I paid, which was like a third or less, like a quarter of its actual retail, and the tag just came like straight off. But yeah, what they have down here is, it's like 4 different layers of tags of saying it was down to 80, it was down to 50, it was down to less than that. But it's just this, I would say, like outdoorsy, like overcoat or over jacket type thing that's the high definition optics. This whole collection did not do well at all, because I remember seeing some of these pieces on eBay for like 30, 40 pounds, like in terms of the t-shirts or the long sleeve types, the hats, like it just didn't do well. I don't know about the jacket, I don't think the jacket would have done well if the rest of the collection didn't, but yeah, it's just an over the top like thing that you throw on. Realistically, I just thought, why not? It looks okay. It's got like that NASA type hood material going on that a lot of places do. But yeah, the hood also folds down into Velcro. So yeah, but I just saw it and I was like, you know what? Why not in the end? So yeah, the last item we have for this unboxing, I need to kick all these bags out the way. The last thing we have is this, which came a little late because I bought this like 10 days, maybe 11 days ago. They were meant to ship it about 8 days ago, or so I was told, but they didn't. And now it's here. As you can see, it's quite taped, so I'm gonna have to cut it, I think. Now in my mind, this looks originally like it's a Supreme box that normally you get an accessory in or something, because I would recognize the tape layout and everything anywhere. Like I would not mistake that for anything else. So for me, this feels like it's been put into a Supreme box and they've just gone with it. So I'm just going to open it up. I mean, with how the tape is, I'm not really going to get into this in any better way, like realistically. Oh my god, like look at this. So we're just going to open it up and take it out. There we go. So this I have been on the search for 4 years, which is a horrendous amount of time, I will be honest. It's a disgusting amount of time. Now if you know me, you know that I like Stranger Things. No, you wouldn't say. And basically in 2019 they released a Levi's collection, however you want to pronounce it. If I butchered it, I butchered it. But with this collection, they basically had a lot of items released, like a ton of items released. And one of the items that were released was this mesh back. Not my favourite, but mesh back hat that Dustin was wearing, which was the Camp Nowhere hat, as you can see. Now here's the thing, the hat retailed for $30, and in some cases on some websites it reduced to $22.50. Issue with that being is that that was mainly in America. That wasn't in Europe or England or anything like that. So the way of getting it here is a bit scuffed. I think a lot of people did order and then like reship it over, and some people were able to get it in general. But yeah, a lot of the collection from this isn't really around, whereas the Nike stuff is quite readily available. Not so much to this. So I tried for a long time to get it, to just no avail. And then casually the other weeks, I guess, I was going through Depop. Like I was just going through the entire internet, basically going from Grailed to eBay to Depop, and I came across one and I was like, that's quite highly priced. And then like a day or two later there was like a massive cut down on it, and I was like, that's a little bit better. And then I just sent an offer and the person accepted, and I was like, oh damn, okay. So yeah, I don't know how you even legit check things like this. There are no posts about it out there. But yeah, as an overall, if you want to know like the latest sale, I guess you could say I'm keeping this, but the latest sale I think is like £160. I think that that'd increase when the final season comes around, but I'm just keeping it because I've wanted it for ages and it's one of my favourite pieces. So I do want the ringer top, but yeah, again, I think that is now like £100 and it's just like, nah. So yeah, with all of this coming in, like I've said before, I'm just going to be getting rid of things that I no longer want and I no longer wear, whether that's things like Funkos or whether it's some pairs of shoes or just clothes in general. Yeah, I want to have more things that I'm just going to wear instead of things that are just going to be sitting around for a long time. So that's what all of these are for, basically, to just get me to wear different things, I suppose. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last unboxing of like a large amount of stuff in a while, because I don't really need anything else. I don't really need any more. I've gotten rid of enough stuff and cleared out enough stuff. So yeah, that is going to cover it. So as per norm, let me know if you picked anything else up, like I've said, or if you picked anything up in general. And yeah, that is going to cover this video. So I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Yeah, peace.